them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers.
Welcome to the Certified Stepper Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth. This is my co-host, KP.
Boom, boom, boom.
You acting like Boosie, man.
No.
You acting like Boosie, bro.
I forgot about that video. He did that. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, yeah, bro. Hey, welcome back, dog. Episode 23.
Right,
Hey, it's gonna be a good one, man. We finna bring y'all to the crib. Actually, we're gonna bring y'all back to Louisiana this whole episode and introduce y'all to a place that we hold dear to our heart, man. So. This episode is titled "Bitch, I'm from Louisiana." You know what I'm saying? And we mean that. The whole reasoning behind this episode, really and truly, is like I said, we had a reintroduction video that y'all see us put out. Kind of wanted to let y'all get a few seconds of some behind the scenes of who we are, but then we also wanted to take some time and cater to the place that we love so much and take y'all in a day in the life of, so to speak, seeing Louisiana from two authentic Central Louisiana guys. So man, yeah. Hey man, like when you think about Louisiana and you think about, you know, where we come from, like what go across your mind in terms of like how different we are from the rest of the country, like when you think about that, like, cause I don't know, for me, when I'm out, I could tell a Louisiana dude from anybody else, right? Like, what's that stamp of approval for you?
I just think, like, you know, the way we got the accent we have. Yeah. That's the first you could tell. Louisiana niggas dance a lot,
especially you. Well, you had a whole little era where you was on that little scene, right?
Yeah, Louisiana. You just got a different aura.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. And the crazy thing is, like, when you talk about the accents, with the accents within the accents even exist, right? So like a New Orleans person gonna sound completely different from a Lafayette person.
Yeah. New Orleans sound
completely different from everybody. But I'm just saying, like, Lafayette too, though. Like, when I hear Lafayette person, no, I ain't gonna just say Lafayette, but the 337 area, right? When you look about that little area, completely different from the 504 people. Baton Rouge as well.
You think you still got your accent?
Hell nah. But like, it's crazy because it's like when I was up north, and even when I'm here, like, people be like, "Damn, you talk country as hell," right? Yeah. They'll tell me like, you got an accent, but then I go home and around y'all niggas, and y'all be like, "Yo, son, you proper than a motherfucker." Like, and I think it's because I moved around a lot though. But you for sure, like, you definitely still got your shit.
How you know?
You still say Houston, son.
Oh, no, but I always say that. I can't pronounce the H. Louisiana, man, I can't pronounce.
That's my point. When I heard you say that, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is Houston, nigga? But like, listen, bro, we got the music is one thing, right? And then us living in Houston, like, you can feel the Louisiana culture here, right? Like, from a music standpoint, we got. But then it's far beyond that for us. We got the food that people know of, right? You mentioned the people and like our aura and who we are, but then you got like we different from the rest of the world. We got these festivals and shit that we throw, like, what's the call?
Crawfish Festival.
Yeah, all them things, like that's celebrations for us. And I think like that's one thing that people get from, like, when you think about Louisiana, it's like we real life a party state. Like,
yeah. Cause man, you think about it, that's one thing I had to get used to when I moved to Houston. How the different club scenes. Yeah. You know, like in Louisiana, everybody dancing on the dance floor. You come out here, chilling. Everybody standing up. It's a fucking
it's a fashion show.
Yeah,
I tell people all the time, bro. When you go out in Houston, it's really a fashion show. You gotta make yourself walk around the club. Nigga go to the bathroom for no reason because you want people to look at his outfit and shit. You know what I'm saying? Out here. Yeah, so it's completely different. Like, it's like, and you know what? Hey, bro. I don't know who we need to talk to, bro, but this 9 o'clock, no liquor shit.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst thing, right?
Liquor on Sunday shit. Like, where we from, You can go to the convenience store and get a bottle.
At least till about what, 4, 5
about 2 in the morning. Like 2, 3 in the morning. Yeah, and then you can buy it again at 6.
Yeah.
It's up.
Hell yeah, it's up.
Louisiana give you 4 hours to be sober, son. But like for me, bro, it's like on top of all that thing, bro, all that stuff is like, I think like the authenticity of the people is what I really love about who we are, bro. It's like we some what you see is what you get type of people, bro. Like, you know, like for the most part, there's gonna be, you know, fakes and all that shit in any state you go to. But like when you think about a real authentic, genuine Louisiana dude, bro, he 9 times out of 10 gonna stand on what he stand on. He ain't gonna waver from that. We think differently from the rest of the world, and we cool with that. Like, so like that's why for me, nigga, I wear it proudly, son. Louisiana on me tatted. Like,
I don't even think you from Louisiana. I think you from the other side. It must have got 2 sides.
What other side?
I just threw that for T.I.
But listen, so I want to ask you though. I do want to know your Mount Rushmore, bro. Like, and we gonna keep it straight Louisiana here, right? I'm talking about straight and all right. So this the rules. Can't talk about Wayne. Right, so no, you can't. We don't lie. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is the reason I gotta take him out. I want you to think. Wayne up there.
Yeah, we
know he the GOAT, right? But he for the world.
Yeah,
honestly, like the nigga no longer belong to just us. We can't. Niggas relate to Wayne more than us sometimes, right? So boom, all right, Wayne up there. Now I want to know, Wayne excluded, who's on your Mount Rushmore of artists that came out of Louisiana, and then the second part of that is I want you to highlight somebody that either is up and coming now or somebody that you just thought was gonna be. It's an honorable mention, I say.
When you say Mount Rushmore, are we going off lyrics? Or are we just
your Mount Rushmore, your favorite artist, like who you think, not lyrics, who you think ran Louisiana, had a run, and like who hold that crown for you? You already know 2 of them. But go ahead and say.
No one gonna be the Hot Boys.
Okay, so all of the Hot Boys is gonna be one category.
Yeah.
That's one round one. One round Mount Rushmore.
2 gonna be No Limit, I guess.
Okay. Oh, you going back. Okay.
3 I'm gonna go with Gates.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
4 I'm gonna go with Webbie.
4
I'm gonna go with Webbie. And 5 I'm gonna go with Boosie.
And your honorable mention is Boosie?
No. I said 4 Webbie. 5 Boosie.
Mount Rushmore only got 4 people, son.
No, but you said 5 plus 1.
No, I said your Mount Rushmore plus your honorable mention.
Oh,
it's cool. Shit. That's your 5. Leave it how it is.
No, but I want to say my honorable mention would be Vicious.
Oh, V.I.
Vicious. Y'all probably don't know.
Yeah, y'all don't like. That's you taking them back to authentic. They Charles.
I really
Vicious.
think he could have been more. You know what I'm saying? If
he so so if I'm thinking, hey, you did the Hot Boys, No Limit, Gates, and then Webbie, and then you got Boosie, and then
Vicious.
Vicious as your
honorable mention.
Damn, how you do my dog Boosie? So you already know I got Boosie, Webbie. They taking up a spot on their own, right? Yeah. That's just me personally. And then I got Kevin Gates.
But who number 1? Boosie, Webbie?
Yeah, you know I got Boosie, and I'm like for my Mount Rushmore. When I say like your Mount Rushmore, because it's like who really held it down in Louisiana. Yeah. Like so for me, it's Boosie hands down number 1. 2 I got Webbie. 3 I got Kevin Gates, and since I told you Wayne out of there, I got Juvie as number 4, and then like. That's my 4 people who I think just had a run in Louisiana and still got runs. You put on their music right now, like I say, Wayne excluded. So it's gonna hit in any state.
You think Webbie had a better run than the Hot Boys?
Man, yes, because the Hot Boys went for like 10 years. Like who's listening to the Hot Boys today? Like that.
I guarantee they still listen to that album though.
I get it. It's one album. I'm saying like who. When we out, do you hear Houston play the Hot Boys?
Nobody hear Juvie.
Yes, that's why Juvie on my Mount Rushmore. That's my point. So that's why I'm like, it's my Mount Rushmore. Me personally, I removed the Hot Boys. I'm gonna let you, I thought you was gonna go old too though. So I was like, that nigga gonna go old. But that's how I feel. And then my honorable mentions is and I'm gonna go to two cats I thought was really gonna take off if they would've. So I gotta give a shout out to Lil Snoop, who was killed.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I ain't even think about it.
Yeah, so Lil Snoop, who was murdered in his hometown, his untimely death. Youngin was coming, and people who know Snoop, he was the little artist that was signed with Meek Mill and the Dream Chasers. And then I got to shout out the home team, man, Marley G.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Marley G, man, the little homie from the crib, Marksville. I'm not just gassing him because that's where we from. Homie really had the crown, and he had some shit to talk about. So I felt like if those two cats could have still been around, they was coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's I mean, you got your young boys in that whole little Baton Rouge area, but I feel like they get enough credit. They get enough credit. I think Marley G was coming. Yeah.
If you could change one thing about Louisiana, what would it be?
Honestly, bro, it's the economy.
Oh yeah.
Like for me, that's why I don't live there now. Like there's no opportunities when you think about Louisiana, bro. It's like, let me not say that. There's no opportunity. There's no booming opportunities from a standpoint of like you can just go out and find a plethora of people hiring, right?
Yeah.
In these different states, because you got your major cities, right? I mean, and I say major cities, major to what we know to be cities, right? You got Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, right? And then Shreveport and Lake Charles. I guess you can throw them in there, right? And then the rest of that motherfucking state is all rural. Yeah. So if you ain't into no trades like, carpentry or wood or something like that, if you ain't got none of that going, you probably working at one or two spots.
Yeah.
Walmart or McDonald's. Yeah. Or if your area got a casino, throw that in there. So like for me, if I could change one thing, it's like I would, it's the economy, bro. Like, and I think that can be something we could change. Like we got to get people investing into Louisiana to actually turn that around, but man, it's trash.
Yeah, you stole my answer. That's about the only thing I could see changing the economy.
Yeah, I mean, but also, so yeah, we'll do that one. I guess that was an easy kill, but I would also say like I also don't like the whole.
You know what I thought you were about to say?
What?
I thought you said I also don't like the hoes.
No, the whole little the weed situation now, dog. Weed. Man, it's like everywhere else, even if weed not legal, right? It's at least decriminalized in most places that I move around. And let me say that because
Louisiana don't have no stand your ground law either, don't.
Hell no. I don't think so. I don't think we got no stand on the ground law, so you can't just pull up and just fight nobody or shoot nobody. I don't think so. That's some Florida shit. In Seattle. But then, like, bro, like if you get caught with a spliff in Louisiana, I think that's still a felony, son. Yeah. Like, and I'm like, nigga don't want to come home. Yeah. So that'd be the other thing that if I needed to change something about the crib, bro, it'll be one, the economy, but then two, the goddamn regulation around weed and stuff. And man, three, man, police and how y'all be fucking with us, dog. Let's be real. Like, I'm gonna call it out.
Police didn't really fuck with me when I was out there, though.
Man, the police stay on people, dog. Like in Louisiana, like it's crazy. When I'm driving from Houston to Marksville, yeah. I literally, like, you'll see a couple cops, like in Texas in general. So getting through Houston, Houston, Beaumont, yeah. Orange, all that, getting through that whole little stretch on 10, you see, I may run through two cops, maybe three. Man, as soon as I hit that state line, nigga, it's a troop on every block. So
I used to get stopped every time getting to Lake Charles, coming from Houston.
Yeah. And you ever had a situation specifically while you was in Louisiana where you got, it ain't got to be Louisiana, but like just got pulled over and you felt like, this finna be some bullshit?
The time me and TJ, we can't see y'all in Houston. We got to Lake Charles, and
this is in Louisiana.
Yeah, as soon as we crossed the straight line, got to Lake Charles, and he's like, "Where y'all coming from?" He started talking to me first, and he made TJ get out the car.
Yeah.
After he heard what I said, then TJ just saying questions, and he was like, "You trying to see, if our story lined up?"
Yeah.
I was in my Camaro. He's like, "Oh, this is a nice car. I wish I had one of these." He fucking with us and shit.
Did he call you boy?
Hell no. Hell no. I went up on that nigga too.
You know they known for that. That's why I'm asking, man. But like, that's the third thing, man. For real, cops real life be fucking with you out there, bro. And I don't find that shit appeasing at all. So, but just back to just really quickly, I know we was talking about our Mount Rushmore. We got that out the way, but I want to ask you, bro, like, and be real with me. Mm-hmm. Who you think out of the two hold the crown between? So I'm gonna ask you to compare Boosie and Webbie. I think me and you both agree that, and most of the state, we love both of them niggas the same. But you know, people pick sides. You got people who like Webbie fans, and then the Boosie fans, and then in between that, there's an argument. Be like, nah, Boosie held it down, carried that load, and then the Webbie fans would be like, nah, they carried the load. Who? And I guess it's safe to say too that, like, for me, I think them two dudes had the longest run in like just holding the Louisiana state down. Yeah. I think that's why I crowned them. That's why I got even 1 and 2 on my Mount Rushmore. But out of them two, like, what side you on?
It depends. Like, who's the king of Louisiana and who has most respect? It'll always be Boosie.
Right. But from a music standpoint. More lyrical and talent is Webbie for me. So you think Webbie harder?
Yeah.
When
that Savage Life album, Boosie ain't had nothing compared to that.
You don't think so?
No. Not compared to Savage
You don't think
Life.
the Badazz album was up there with Savage Life?
No. Wow. The Badazz album, what was on that? Zoom and all that?
No, it's not on there. I don't think Zoom on there. See, that's messed up because now everybody gonna be like,
Bankroll was on there.
Bankroll is on there. You might have a point because, like, I'll say this: if I can't sit there and run his badass list without pulling it up. Because as soon as you said Savage, like, G shit popped in my, almost the whole list popped in my head. So, I'm agreeing with the album being harder. Yeah. Being Boosie not having an album like Savage Life. However, that's one album, nigga. Them niggas got a plethora of music out there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in their primes.
I got you. So I'm gonna give my answer, and mine is completely different from you. So I fuck with Boosie first, then Webbie. But the reason why is because it's like I'm more of like Boosie. I align with Boosie lifestyle, like how he, and it's not. I'm on his personality. I ain't gonna say the lifestyle because I ain't finna sit here and act like I'm a gangster. But his personality, meaning like, you know, moving silence, don't really. Ain't too really, he a flashy nigga, but he ain't really saying too much, you know, quiet as kept type of dude. That's me. So like, and his personality is just crazy as a motherfucker. So, and then you couple that with the music, like, it's just like, even till this day.
I feel like Boosie act like every Louisiana nigga.
Every single one of them. If you want to see a real authentic Louisiana nigga, go on Boosie page.
Yeah.
That is who we are to the core. Yeah. Like, you know, you tweak a little something here and there, but absolutely, I agree with you 100%. Like, Boosie is that guy who is going to be who the fuck he is, going to say what he want to say, and he ain't running from it. Quick question, did you see the interview they did with him asking about the whole Tyson situation? Remember Tyson? He was on Tyson, right? He was on the hot box, and, you know, Tyson kind of was going at him about his comments about Dwayne Wade. And what he said about that, and we'll let that live how it live. But then, like, he went on some other show, and they asked him about, because, you know, Tyson's daughter behind the scenes pulled up wanted to check that nigga because she didn't like how he was treating the LGBTQ community. Let me get them letters right. She didn't like how he was treating the community, so she went there to press him. But like, we didn't see that from the hot box interview. But then, you know, later, you know, it came out that she was trying to check Boosie, and so they asked Boosie in an interview, like, you know, were you worried about Mike Tyson, you know, if you got crazy with his daughter, him hitting on you and trying to knock you out? And nigga Boosie said, man, my niggas would have shot the fuck out of Mike Tyson. And he looked dead, Nicky Boosie. He didn't smile when he said it or nothing. He was dead serious. I was like, yeah, so we ain't just Mike Tyson. You can go punch every other nigga in the world in the face. You hit a Louisiana nigga in the face, we shooting you, son.
That's just like that Webbie, when Webbie was on the Breakfast Club. Yeah. You know, when Webbie was on the Breakfast Club and he called him Charlotte McGay?
Oh, yeah.
You know I like, they better not test Webbie, because he gonna go off on them niggas.
He gonna lose his mind. But then because he got banned from there, right? Because I think he has somebody
he ain't been on that since. Let's just talk about that. What's your most memorable Louisiana story that you had while you was living there?
My most memorable story? I'm probably...
That you was like, wow, damn, that shit happened. Not like you graduated or something like that.
No. I tell you, I tell you a situation. It required me getting pulled over too, son. Like I remember, I was nervous as hell too when this happened. So coming from college, I don't know, and this might not be my most memorable story, but you putting me on the spot, and this story popping up in my head. Yeah. So coming from college, I'm getting ready to drive home. It's late as hell at night, and I'm going back to Louisiana, to Marksville. I was in Natchitoches. And I stopped. I got a big stupid box of chicken, Southern classic chicken, son. Then probably had like 4 or 5 pieces of chicken, large fries. Yeah. If anybody, shout out to Natchitoches, Louisiana, people who really know Northern Louisiana, y'all gonna fuck with Southern Classic, man. You know what's up. Shout out Southern Classic too. But so I had a big stupid box of chicken, and I'm driving, son. I'm on that dark ass road on the back, and you know me, I eat fast, so I'm knocking back my chicken, nigga. In the damn near look down 10 minutes later, meal done. Son, I just take the box, my littering ass. I threw that bitch out the window, son. Boom, I'm going. Man, next thing you know, bro, about 2 minutes later, bro, you see this. Nothing but the blue light. Cop just flying, nigga. Yeah. I pull over. I'm like, they can't be stopping me, bro. So I pull over. He get right behind me. He come out mad as hell, bro. Tell me to get out the car. And I get out the car, bro. He showed me his windshield, son. The chicken flew out of my car when I threw it and hit the cop windshield. It was cool because I think we was in like, I want to say Clucherville or something. So like I played ball, I played ball in Northwestern. So the cops and stuff know Coach Mike. So I heard him mention it because that nigga was mad. Nigga, I was finna go to jail and everything. Niggas there, I mentioned Coach Mike, so he got to talking to me. He did tell, he's like, I'm gonna let your coach know. He's like, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. He let me go, but I was like, damn, son, I didn't know that shit happened. But that's a story that always popped in my head because I'm like, what's the fucking odds, nigga? Whole 4-piece box of chicken just fly and hit a cop windshield, and I was about to get jammed up for that shit.
I'll say my most memorable one was how we used to always go, me, Wesley, Rail used to always go out in Opelousas and Lafayette and shit. Yeah. To the Delta Grand. Yeah. We used to be full of the alcohol, full of jiggers. Y'all know what jiggers is X-Pills. Best time of my life. But anyway, we was in VIP. I was fucked up. And Boosie was performing that night. Yeah. We was upstairs at VIP. I'm sitting on the sofa, fucked up. Bardell and Wesley, all them fucked up behind me. Boosie come up there.
It's y'all little area?
Yeah, Boosie sit, because VIP is about the size of this room.
Yeah.
Boosie sit on the sofa side of me. I pass out.
You pass out?
No. I'm talking about fucked up pass out, nigga.
Oh, I'm about to say, don't tell me you fan dice.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't seen Boosie 100 times.
I was about to
say. Man, the next morning, he was like, Jim, what you and Boosie was talking about? I'm like, Boosie, I ain't seen no Boosie. Like, nigga, you all sit on side each other. You remember talking to him? I'm like, nah.
You ain't get no, you ain't holler at him. Like, you don't remember nothing about
Boosie was fucked up too, though. They say he was like, drooling out the mouth and shit. He was fucked up.
Oh,
too.
So y'all niggas was, man,
fucked up.
How nobody get a picture of this, dog? That's classic.
But man, this was back. Even if you got a picture, that shit would have been blurred in my phone.
Hey, bro, I need you to do me a favor real quick, man. Tell them people, bro, I need to understand this, bro. I want you to tell them.
I know what you about to ask.
Why y'all ain't let me hang with y'all?
Oh, no, I thought you were about to ask something else.
Why y'all ain't let me hang with y'all whenever we was younger, son? And I just need to know, because it's like, cats I was in school with y'all, let roll with y'all, but y'all was like, nah, Caleb can't go. Why y'all was hating on me, bro?
We were just looking out for you, bro.
Get the fuck out
we were some savages. Hey, if you'd have came with the savages, you'd have been a savage too.
I ended up a savage anyway, bro. Hey, you know what story I thought you was gonna mention real quick before we go to the next part? I thought you was about to talk about your boy Simpson story.
Oh, hell no. That's what I thought you was gonna bring up.
I never forget when you told me that story about your I was like, bro, this nigga seeing boy Simpson. I ain't gonna lie to you, when y'all was turning up in y'all jigger stage, bro, I was like, bro, I want to take an X pill. I kept saying it. But then Mardell got lockjaw.
Yeah.
You told me boy Simpson punched you in your shit. I was like, bro, I don't think I want to take this shit.
The thing about them pills, like once I saw, like I could see Bart Simpson, whatever you think about, you see. I just started thinking about stupid shit. I can see.
Oh, so you made yourself look at that shit. That's what's up, man. Bruh. Like, I wanted this episode to be like lighthearted on purpose. Just so people can kind of get a glimpse into you know who we are, how we move, what we do. Just to kind of explain certain things about our culture. Cause I know like people be having questions, people don't, you know, people hear our accents, people, you know, they see how we move and, you know, and people real life be wanting to you know, get a day in the life of and kind of figure out, you know, what a Louisiana dude is about. And honestly, bro, if I had to just break it down, bro, it's like most people that I know from Louisiana, it's like it's about respect for us. Meaning like we demand respect, right? We gonna stand on that, right? You can't play with us. We friendly and we lighthearted for sure, but you can't play with us at all like that. Yeah. And we gonna be the life of the party. And I know we're supposed to do bro talk, but I ain't even gonna worry about bro talk. My last thing I want to finish up with you, my last question is, so like we're gonna talk about authentic Louisiana food now. Like what's your top 2 or 3 dishes that's your go-to dishes that you gotta have from the crib?
Number one is pecan candy.
Them pralines.
Y'all foreigners say pralines. Louisiana niggas say pecan candy.
Yeah. Ain't no pecan either. Pecan. You heard that man right. So pecan candy is up there.
Gumbo.
And gumbo. Okay. Yeah. And what's your third one? You ain't got no 3.
Rice and gravy with smothered pork chops.
That's it. So smothered pork chops. You got me rubbing my knees right now, boy. Real quick, mine is crawfish etouffee, crawfish and shrimp etouffee actually. So I need that mix. Yeah. That's one. They're red beans and rice for sure. Yeah. And then a black pot. That concoction. If y'all don't know what a black pot is, it's a pot where you just throw a bunch of meat in there and make a gravy out of it. It could be pork, it could be beef, it could be wildlife, you know, deer and all that shit. Just throw it all in there and make a gravy out of it. So like my third one is definitely a black pot. Specifically my partner JP Black Pot. Shout out to him. Every time I go to the crib, my homie whip up a black pot and I go fuck it up. That's my go-tos, man, that I love. So like, yeah, man. So like, just a quick little you know, thing for y'all to look out for. Me and Smooth, we been in talks with some folks, so we got some things coming to y'all soon. Some interesting conversations. We wanted to like I said, we did a reintroduction about, you know, who we are with a 4-minute clip that we put out, and we wanted to cater an episode specifically to the home team because no matter what we go in life, we feel like we're gonna always carry that badge of honor. But now moving forward, y'all about to see some interesting conversations coming with or without, you know what I'm saying, we hinting at maybe other bodies sitting around us when we do so, but it's finna go there. We finna take it there, man. Listen, this has been episode 23 of the Certified Steppaz podcast. I am your host, KP. This is my dog, Smooth. We are from Louisiana. We wear that shit proudly. And we gonna see y'all on the other side. You dig? Yeah.